Hi everyone, welcome to Balkan. In this video, we are going to see some modified tools, that is basic modified tools in AutoCAD. AutoCAD consists of some basic modifying tools like measure, divide, undo and redo, move, copy, rotate, mirror, fillet, chamfer, explode, trim, extend, break, join and then arrange. Now let us see how to use these modified tools. The very first modified tool is the move command. How to use move command? For example, say rectangle. I want to move this rectangle from this place. Okay, from this place to some other place. In order to do that, we go for move option, or else you will be typing MOVE with the help of your keyboard and you hit the enter key. So here you can see it is asking select objects. So you need to select the objects that you want to move. I want to move this rectangle, so I will select the rectangle and then enter. And it is asking for a base point. Say the center point or else any of the point on the rectangle, so that you can move with respect to that point. And click here. Like this, you are going to use the move command. The next thing is rotate command. How to use rotate command? Let me take one random profile. Say like this. I want to rotate this sketch. How to rotate it? You go for rotate and I'll select the object. This is my object to rotate and I'll specify the base point. With respect to which point I should rotate my sketch. Say this point. And it asks for rotation angle. You can specify the angle for rotation. For example, if I give it as 90 degree, then the rotation angle will be like this. Okay, this is how we use the rotate command. The next command we are having is the trim command. How to use trim command? So let me take a profile like this. Say this is my sketch and I want to trim a lines inside this rectangle. In order to do that, you will enter TR with the help of keyboard and press the enter key 2 times. Then it is asking for select objects to trim. Then you can trim the objects inside the rectangle. Like this, the trim command is used. And the next command we are having is the extend command. In order to extend the lines or the circles or some other curve, we use extend command. In order to use the extend command, you need to type EXTE from the keyboard and hit the enter key 2 times. Now you can extend the line you want. If I select this line, see, like this, the curve will be extended. Okay, extend. Like this, we will use the extend command. The next command is erase command. How to use erase? In order to remove the drawing or the curves, in order to remove any curves or lines from your drawing, you will going to use the erase command. In order to go for erase, you will type ERA from your keyboard and hit the enter. So now you will be selecting the lines that needs to be erased. Say for example these lines. and I'll hit the enter key so that the lines are erased. This is how we use the erase command. Next we have the copy command. In order to copy the sketch number of times, we will be using copy command. I'll enter copy from the keyboard, enter, select the objects you want to copy. I'll select this circle as my copy, enter, and it is asking for base point. I'll specify the base point as my center and I'll copy the circle as many number of times as I want. This is how we use the copy command. Next command we have is the mirror command. How to use mirror? In order to use the mirror command, you should be having a center line or the mirror line. So I'll be drawing one line like this, and now I'll be mirroring the rectangle present here over the other side of the line. I'll go for mirror, M-I-R-R-O-R, mirror, enter, and I'll select my object to mirror. This is my object. I'll hit the enter key, then specify the first point of a point and also the end point of the line. So that, and here you can see it is asking to arrange source object. You should give no in order to retain the previous source. If you want to remove the source and you need to mirror an object, then you should give yes. So for now I'll give no, so that my both the sketches are present. This is how we use the mirror command. The next command we have is the fillet command. How to use fillet? For example, say I have drawn a rectangle. I need to fillet the edges of the rectangle. I go for fillet, or as I'll type here fillet, enter. Then we will be specifying the fillet radius. Click on radius and specify the radius of a fillet. Say 8 mm, enter. Now select the lines that you want to fillet. This line and then this line. Okay. Again this line and then this line. Like this you will be using a fillet command. And the next command is chamfer command. How to use the chamfer command? Go for chamfer, enter. Here you will be specifying the distance, chamfer distance. Let's select the chamfer distance, and it is asking for first chamfer distance. If it is a symmetric chamfering, then you will be specifying the first chamfer distance and second chamfer distance, both are same. Say for example 8, enter, and the second chamfer is also 8, and you will be selecting the line you want to chamfer. Say this is my line. So this is how symmetric chamfering work. If in case the chamfer is asymmetric, then how to do the chamfer? Let us see. Again I go for chamfer, and at distance I'll specify my first chamfer distance as say 5, and my second chamfer distance as say 20. So now you can see my first line and then second line. So the chamfer is asymmetric chamfering. Like this the chamfer will operate. The next command we are having is explode command. What is the use of explode command? Say for example I am drawing a rectangle here. I want to delete one of the sides of a rectangle, but if I select, the entire rectangle is getting selected, right? In order to remove any sides of a rectangle or as any polyline sketches, you should go for explode command. We'll select the explode command and we'll select the objects and hit enter. So now you can see each lines are splitted. Now I can remove the lines whichever I want, like this. This is how the explode command. After the explode command, we have join command. In order to convert the line into polyline, we go for join command. Say line. As we know, if we draw a sketch with the help of line, each line will be splitted into single entities, right? So in order to convert this into a polyline, we go for join option. Join, join, enter, select the object. This is my object to join, and I'll hit the enter key. Now you can see that the object is converted into polyline. Now if I select, you can see the whole thing is a single entity. This is how we use the join command. And next is break command. Say for example, I have taken a line. I want to break this line into two or more. So I want to break this line. How to do that? In order to break this line, we go for break, and it's asking to select my objects. The location or the point at which you select the line is your first break point, like this. Can you see? Then the place where you leave the cursor or give a second click is your second break point. Like this, the break command works.